Yes, good afternoon everyone. My topic is heteropolysaccharides. Heteropolysaccharides are the polysaccharide consisting of more than one type of monosaccharides or monosaccharide derivatives. Then the important example of heteropolysaccharide comes the mucopolysaccharides. These are commonly known as glycosaminoglycans. These are made up of repeating disaccharide units, mainly composed of amino sugar and uronic acid. These are structural components of connective tissues, and the two amino sugar which present are glucosamine and galactosamine, and uronic acid is glucouronic acid and ureuronic acid. Mucopolysaccharides are viscous and lubricants and shock absorbers. Next, the classification of these glycoaminoglycans are neutral and acidic. Neutral is nothing but blood group substances. Based on the presence of antigens, blood group substances are classified. Acidic is of two types, sulfate-free and sulfate-containing. Sulfate-free only one hyaluronic acid, and sulfate-containing comes five: chondroitin sulfate, dermatan sulfate, keratin sulfate, heparin, and heparin sulfate. Blood group substances. RBC membrane contains several antigenic substances based on which classified into different blood groups. They contain carbohydrates in the form of glycoproteins or glycolipids. Carbohydrate content plays a determinant role in the blood grouping. N-acetyl galactosamine, galactose, fucosalic acid are found in the blood group substances. Next is the different types of mucopolysaccharides. As seen, these are the sulfate-free and these are acidic classification of glycosaminoglycans, namely hyaluronic acid, heparin, heparin sulfate, chondroitin sulfate, dermatan sulfate, and keratin sulfate. First comes the hyaluronic acid. This is the structure of hyaluronic acid. As told before, glucuronic acid and N-acetyl glucosamine. It is mainly made up of these two compounds, and its structure is linked by N-acetyl glucosamine and N-acetyl glucosamine and glucuronic acid is linked by beta-1,4-glycosidic linkage, and glucuronic acid and N-acetyl glucosamine is linked by beta-1,3-glycosidic linkage. Then it is present in synovial fluids of joints, vitreous humor of eye cartilages, tendons, and loose connective tissues. Hyaluronidase is the depolymerizes the hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronidase is the enzyme which depolymerizes the hyaluronic acid. This is the sulfate-free glycosaminoglycan. This is most abundant form of mucopolysaccharide in the body. It prevents the entry of bacteria and the infecting agents. Next, the heparin. This is the structure of heparin. Heparin is an anticoagulant that occurs in the blood, lung, liver, kidney, spleen, etc. It is composed of alternating units of N-sulfo-D-glucosamine, 6-sulfate iduronate, and 2-sulfate. It is also bounded by beta-1,4-glycosidic linkage. Next, the heparin sulfate. Its composition is also similar to heparin, but only a small change. That is, it contains iduronate acid, but more glucuronic acid and fewer sulfate groups. It is present throughout the cell surfaces. Next, the chondroitin sulfate. There are three types. Chondroitin sulfate is of three types: A, B, and C. Chondroitin sulfate C is called dermatan sulfate. Chondroitin sulfate A is present in the adult bone cartilages, and chondroitin sulfate B is present in heart walls, tendons, and skin. Chondroitin sulfate C is present in cartilages and tendons. What are the abnormalities causes due to the deficiency of these mucopolysaccharides in the body? It's known as mucopolysaccharidosis. In general, the diseases are characterized by mental retardation, skeletal deformities, corneal opacity with urinary excretion of particular mucopolysaccharide. Then the major functions of glycoaminoglycans are: they are the structural component of extracellular matrix. It contributes to the trigger of various tissues, acts as a seals in extracellular matrix, facilitates cell migration, act as a shock absorber, maintenance of compressibility of cartilages. Yes, thank you.